This is Political Common Sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. And in this particular video, I want to talk about consumption versus production. And in particular, I want to use two examples, water and electricity. See, I have a real problem with the fact that everybody keeps telling me that we need to conserve. We need to reduce consumption. Personally, I don't think that's American. I think that opposes our basic tenet of being a consumerist society. I don't want to reduce what I consume. Why not instead do we not improve the production process? That's the way the rest of the capitalist environment works. Why not have it apply here? So let me give you an example. Fresh water, the water that comes out of your tap, drinking water. We are told constantly, make sure there's no leaks, low flow toilets, low flow showers, make sure that we barely have enough water to rinse off the soap, because we need to conserve all that fresh water. Yet in urban areas, we find that 20 to 50% of the water that starts from the treatment plant never reaches your home because of cracks and leaks in pipes. That's right, we're throwing away 20 to 50% of all the fresh water that comes out of water treatment plants headed for our homes. Yet they're talking to us about conservation? Why don't we focus on the production end and the efficiency end? How about electricity? Right now, the energy going into a power plant, 50% of it is lost in the translation to electricity. You telling me we can't figure out a better way of doing that? And on top of that, from the time it's produced as electricity, 10% of it is lost just in the transmission lines alone. That's right, 10% is lost. Yet they tell us to turn off our lights, don't leave this on, use fluorescent lights because less power. They're the ones that are wasting it. They're wasting it in volumes we can never even calculate. So what I'm saying to you is, let's stop the game. It's not about conservation by the consumer. It's not about reducing consumption. It's about productivity. It's about improving that. And one of the ways we could do that is take some of the stimulus money that's being spent in all these weird, ridiculous places, take that money and invest it in building out our water infrastructure and our electrical infrastructure, making it better, more efficient, more effective, so that you and I as American citizens can consume an appropriate amount of electricity and water without being backhand slapped on a regular basis that we're somehow wasting the planet's resources. Along with that, hundreds of thousands and possibly millions of jobs will be created for not just a few years, but for decades as these infrastructures are built out. Now that seems like a good investment in taxpayer dollars.